I think you got to keep in mind that it's you know it's not necessarily about the soccer, in the sense that I think what you're really doing is being a leader to young boys and girls and helping them grow themselves, right? And I think when a player is part of a team, it helps them grow, right? It's like shared effort. Everyone's paddling in the same direction. So I think if you cut him from the team, I think not only will it negatively affect his development over time, I think I think you got to make him. You got to show him tools that will help him understand why doing certain things will benefit him in the long run, right? It's like they say you got to make skills easy, you got to make strength hard. So telling someone something, right, leading a horse to water won't won't make them drink it. So the idea is, can you make practice practices so much fun that he improves the quality of his stamina, endurance by default? There's a routine, a practice routine that one of my former coaches, Doug Nevins, would do every practice. And during the practice, there was no water breaks, right? He would just say, don't even ask. Just go get a, bathroom break, whatever, water break. Don't even ask. Just go do your thing. But the practice turned into the fitness. So every practice it was warm up, possession, finishing on goal, crossing and finishing, and then playing to big goals on a small field with 3 teams rotating, King of the Hill style. So, for example, let's say we had 3 teams of 6 players and 2 goalkeepers, or maybe you do Roman goalkeepers, sweeper keeper. You'd have one team on the outside, the team sitting out as bumper players, neutral players with 1 touch. So why this is super effective is because if you only have 2 teams scrimmaging at the end of practice, there's nothing gained or lost when someone scores or gets scored on. But if you create the dynamic of King of the Hill style, where if you get scored on, you have to get off, players who love to play hate losing. So what this does, it raises practice intensity. If you run your practice like this, not only will your players improve the intensity of their play, but I think the player who you're concerned about, their fitness, will start taking themselves more serious. So maybe it's possible you make yourself available 10, 15, 20 minutes before practices or games, so that players could have the opportunity to play skills games with each other, 1v1 to cones, juggling games, right? Racing each other to see who can juggle into a garbage can or a barrel faster, using your right foot, left foot, both feet alternating, and thighs with or without a bounce, and combining that with dribbling sequences, right? That's something that's feasible if players are already going to be heading to practice or games. Just by having them show up a few minutes early can really help them improve over time. So I think I wouldn't cut this player from the team because you feel like they're not taking your advice seriously, that he needs to improve the quality of his stamina and endurance. maybe he doesn't have, he or she doesn't, they don't know how to start. They don't even know how to think about improving, or they don't have training partners. Something's holding them back. Maybe they have, it's like it could be anything. Maybe lack of time. They have just poor training habits, poor eating habits. It's like who knows why they aren't doing what you suggest. But if they see you doing the things that you suggest to him, right? If you're doing the workouts that you think he should be doing, or create the opportunity where he could join you doing them, then I think, monkey see, monkey do technique will really help, because you don't need words to show them, to communicate ideas. So hopefully this helps. Reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.